Dude, this place is sick.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
You skate too, or are you a poser?
Yeah, no, absolutely. You want to play a game of skate or what?
Definitely not. My ankles can't handle it anymore. Baggers. They used to be all about comfort, convenience, and longer rides. But now it's way more than that. They're like muscle cars. They gotta look great, and they gotta perform. Scraping floorboards, doing burnouts, hell, they're even racing them and crowning kings. But when it comes to style and performance, there's no such thing as enough. Even the Chieftain PowerPlus. All the style and performance that you'd ever need, but we still want more.
I got to head out to Festus, Missouri to see Kyle in the Forever Rad operation and check out what he's got planned for his build. Forever Rad has been doing performance bagger builds and parts for a while now. They've definitely been out in front for parts and kits for all the Indian PowerPlus models. So it makes a ton of sense that they'd be doing a build for Forge this year.
What up? You made it.
Yeah, boys.
Welcome to Missouri, dude.
Good yourself?
Good, man.
Hanging in there?
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, I'm pumped to check this place out.
Welcome to Forever Rad.
I've seen it enough on Instagram, like, now I'm stoked I finally get to come here.
My name's Kyle Birch and I own Forever Rad, where we specialize in Indian motorcycles. Forever Rad to me is a lifestyle, basically. It's a mindset. Coming from skateboards, moving towards cars, going towards motorcycles, anything that I'm gonna do is gonna be rad. What we do is a very niche thing. It's based off of passion. It's riding motorcycles that keeps us focused on why we do what we do. We do a good job of being able to fit the right vibe to the right build, depending on who owns the bike, but it's definitely all tied into the skateboard vibe. So by the time I was 23, 24, I knew that staying in North Dakota wasn't gonna cut it for me. I knew I was destined for bigger and better things. We decided to pack up and move south. We landed in St. Louis and I met my best buddy Springle, who owns a paint shop. Ever since meeting him, it's just been inspiration to work harder, and that's led ultimately to creating more of a team here. After 25 years of doing this stuff, it now finally feels like we're just getting started, which is super exciting.
You have all the good bikes here.
Yeah, man. We've been here 4 years now, and about 3 years ago, you know, one of my best dudes, Steve, we've been riding the country together. We do a lot of long distance riding, and I said, hey man, we'd make a good team. We should do some cool stuff together. Yeah. And so he moved here. The rest is history. We've just been killing it for.
That's rad. I can't wait to see this thing, dude. Like, this thing's coming out so rad.
So this is like just a cool bronze color, and then we got this blue color. It's the first time we've ever taken one of these things down this far. Another big thing we did on this is the frame back here too. We literally smoothed and coated every piece of the chassis on this bike. One thing we take a lot of pride in is all the bikes that we build, they get ridden a lot, and sometimes they get sold, and then they continue to get ridden. And so who knows, like 3 owners later, someone's gonna pop the side cover off and be like, wait, what? Yo, they smoothed out the whole frame?
Yeah.
And it'll still be looking good. And that's just a testament to the level of, you know, motorcycles that we like to build here. Check it out, this is our new paint shop.
This is sick. You just have everything just right here, like a walk away.
One-stop shop. This is Springle over here.
Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, you too.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
How long you guys been working together?
We worked together for 12, 13 years. He moved down here to the new facility. It was kind of tough with the hour drive of coming down and mocking things up.
Getting parts, taking them back.
Yeah. Hey, it's an hour drive. Check out this color. What do you think? And an hour drive back to go paint it, you know? And now it's like right across the parking lot.
Yeah,
he needs awesome. Last minute part that needs coated. Let's just knock it out. We're good.
What's happened now is some nights I'm coming over here and doing my own prep work on stuff. because I know how to do
hurry
it.
up and get it done too.
Yeah, and then you let Springle do his thing. He doesn't have to worry about all the dirty side that nobody ever talks about.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, the stuff you don't like doing. Like, yeah, you always get to see the finished product, but what it takes to get to that is like the hard part.
It's not the chopper days anymore where it's just a tank and fenders.
No, it's a whole
You
bike.
gotta make the whole thing work together, fairing to back of bag.
Pinstriping, I've seen you like pinstripe wheels too now, like put your logo on there, that's cool. I love it, dude. This is a rad setup. Looks so cool.
Definitely aware of the Forge program. I've seen all of the Chief stuff and the Scout stuff, and it's an absolute blessing to be chosen for Forged. After 5 years of Challenger, it's been, I feel like, time to kind of shake things up a little bit and continue PowerPlus, but not just keep putting Challengers out. So when the Chieftain PowerPlus dropped, that thing was like a huge breath of fresh air. First reaction riding it was like this familiar feeling of everything I've come to love about the chassis and the PowerPlus. Once I experienced the PowerPlus, it's a high revving, running cool dual overhead cam motor that just rips all the way to redline. I've been riding them for 5 years. I'm probably 60,000 and 80,000 miles on these bikes now. PowerPlus specifically, never been left stranded. It's something I'd never experienced until I hopped on an Indian motorcycle. I would say the vision that I would have in mind for our forged build is going to be sticking to our formula that we've created here, using our line of parts, but also taking things a little bit further and doing things we've never done in the past. So one thing I've always loved about the platform is the color of the engine is a really cool charcoal color, but we went ahead and decided to change that because you can't get it in any other color. So we've already redone the entire engine and recoated every single part on it. Another big cool thing is going to be the entire chassis that we did. We took every part of it, smoothed it out, it looked like a mirror, and then we coated the whole thing a different color. So we're going to different lengths on the level of detail that we would normally put into these bikes, and just kind of doing like a no stone left unturned on the detail side of things. From there, tall, good brakes, a lot of one-off machine parts, aggressive, fast. That's exactly what we'll be sticking with. We have a few new parts in the works specifically for our forged build, and then we also have a lot of our pre-existing parts that we're gonna have on this bike. A lot of what's happened with Forever Rad and the family aspect that we have, you know, we have a shop full of amazing humans and a bunch of rad dogs and cool stuff on the wall and cool bikes everywhere. But really at the end of the day, like just knowing that you're making forward progress and accomplishing really, really cool things that a lot of people are not capable of accomplishing. People continue to take notice that. It's an inspiring thing. That turns into our children taking notice of why Dad works so hard and why he's taking these motorcycle trips and he's always in the shop. Now they want to hang out in the shop and they want to learn and they want to ride their own motorcycles. And it's like, because it all started with my love for motorcycles, and it's all coming back full circle. And I don't know what more a guy could ask for. I'm like, not the richest dude in the planet financially, but definitely the richest dude. Like, I have everything you could ever ask for.